As a kid, all I could think about was getting out and running around. Heard my teachers and my bosses making offers to tie me down. But the poets and the misfits, the lost and profound, we're talking like the world's a big old tangle of souls. So I set out for the shimmering distance, not dressed for the wind and rain, unaware that any blessing worth having comes with a burden of pain. And all the love and all the hurt, the sacred and profane, are bundled together in the bittersweet tangle of souls. The way wound through towns and tenements, through deserts and dirty streets, I struggle to hear a kindred heart in the chorus of concrete. But by happenstance I chanced upon the ones I needed to meet. Such a rare thread in this vast tangle of souls. Between the field of stars above, between the field of stars above, and the fields of dead below, taking a wayward shot at love, giving it all back when we go. I saw plenty people living with nothing and felt grateful for my shoes, for all the road took from me and all I've still got left to lose. Some nights I swear I hear this whole old world croaking the blues, howling the hurt of this tragic tangle of souls. It's a fleeting incarnation, it's a gift that you can't keep. Stardust with a will to live is all there is to me. Every atom's borrowed and every heart's a refugee, just looking for home in this strange tangle of souls. Between the field of stars above, and the fields of dead below, taking a wayward shot at love, giving it all back when we go. Some say this world's an accident, just a clockwork running down. Some talk like it's a tournament where the coolest gets the crown. Seems to me it's a pilgrimage and every step is hallowed ground. A walk through fire in a holy tangle of souls. My brain boggles at the distance that brought this song to you. All the bottlenecks and borders I put my body through. Hualien City to hide a Guaycatumba to Kalamazoo, wide-eyed wandering through this fathomless tangle of souls. Between the field of stars above,
All right, there we go. Oh, the tech.
Somebody with an Australian accent should say good day, mate.
Yeah, please.
G'day, mate.
There we go. What a good start.
Welcome to Bendigo, Victoria, Australia. Nice to have you on board.
This is Pete Fiddler, and we're at Pete Fiddler's house. And he just found out about this last night. I don't know. Do you want to tell the story or?
Yeah, sure. Well, me and Pete were playing a show in South Australia, and I drove to Pete's house, and then we drove to South Australia together. Then anyway, we got back to Pete's house in Bendigo, and I made the joke that, I left my keys in South Australia. And at that very point, I realized that I couldn't find my keys. And so my car's been in his driveway for the last couple days. And
Like tightly in his driveway.
Yeah,
too.
very
We have the narrowest driveway in Bendigo.
So the locksmith is waiting for me after this situation.
So last night we played a gig in Melbourne with Justin, and and then found out he needed a ride to Bendigo, and we needed a place to do a live stream. And Pete was gamely enough to agree to the whole
In the
thing.
situation.
I think the fates were listening about that keys thing, because we wouldn't be here were it not for you losing your keys.
That track you just heard, "Tangled Souls," you hear that sweet dobro on it? That is Mr. Pete Fiddler right
Yeah, I can't
here.
really see. There's the dobro.
Here, maybe I'll tilt down so we get a little bit
that'd
more
be
instrument in
good.
this whole thing.
Yeah.
But let's wing one here.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Passing through, passing through. Sometimes happy, sometimes blue. Glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. I saw Adam leave the garden with an apple in his hand. Said, now you're out, what are you gonna do? Plant some crops and pray for rain, maybe raise a little cane. I'm an orphan and I'm only passing through. Passing through, passing through. Sometimes happy, sometimes blue. Glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through.
I asked Christ on his cross on a hill called Calvary, do you hate mankind for what they done to you? He said, speak of love, not of hate, so much to do, and I'm getting late. I'm an orphan now and I'm only passing through.
Passing through, passing through. Sometimes happy, sometimes blue. Glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. Why don't you take it for a pass there, Pete? Outside on the night before he died. He said one world must come out of World War II. All creeds and colors, everyone's a father's daughter, a mother's son. We're all on one road and we're only passing through. Passing through, passing through. Sometimes happy, sometimes blue. Glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. What you got, Justin? sometimes blue. Glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. Oh yeah! Wow.
Justin, when I first met you, you were carrying that song around.
Yeah.
I think Leonard Cohen's version maybe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I totally think about you, and then yeah, cool.
Wow.
You're probably good to go up there.
Hey Cheryl,
If
how you
it's
doing?
okay, the
Good to
mando's
see
okay
ya.
in your ear there.
Hey, there's Simon. He was at our show last night, and here he
Cheryl,
is.
hi.
Here he is on board on the live stream.
Simon.
Thanks for
Was Simon
joining,
wearing
man.
the
He was wearing the
Adorables
Adorables
t-shirt
T-shirt. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so awesome.
Hey, and there's Bob Schmucker.
Hi, Bob.
Hey,
Bob
buddy.
for president.
Hey, D. Great to see ya. Oh well, I'm glad you're alive too. I bet it's a long story, but we're glad you're with us. Awesome. Hey, Steve Gibson from Eugene. Good to see you too, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Pamela and Dunster. Oh, wow. Wow, from Fuerteventura. Okay, I thought I was reading like a indigenous Australian word for a second there, and then I realized I'm reading a Spanish word. Thanks, Beth Ann. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, Dan. Sweet. Good to
Yay.
see ya.
Oh, good to see everybody's names.
Yeah, we've done a pretty mediocre job of publicizing this live stream this time, so I'm so glad that you guys are with us. Turns out tour is really busy, especially when you're playing 5 days, 5 nights a week, and also trying to make a family vacation at the same.
Yeah, we did have that. Yeah.
Pamela's daughters were with us for the first couple of weeks, and we had a blast showing them around.
We really did.
And
We'll have some footage next time.
yeah, we'll show you some footage next time.
Some
True enough.
koalas.
I think we're gonna sing you an Aussie song now. This is one that Pamela and I picked up along the way on this tour. We had a chance to play with a fella named Paul Wookie, great bluegrasser from Beechworth, Victoria. And yeah, we learned this one and we just loved it so much. We've been playing it at almost every show since then. It's called The Last Coal Train, and we're playing it in the key of F.
For those of you who want to play along out there.
1, 2, 3, 4. No more black-faced miners buying carbide at the store. All the lamps that lit the darkness are hanging empty by the door. And the chilly winds that blow no good will blow no good once more, 'cause the last coal train is leaving town. No more kids out on the trestle bridge playing that dangerous game. Never have to mend a broken track or drive a spike again. And you can leave the sleepers rotting, signals rusting in the rain, 'cause the last coal train is leaving town. Never have to feed a family upon a striker's pay. Never have to fight for what's yours by riding this game that rich men play. And for the first time in a long time, you might see the light of day, 'cause the last coal train is leaving town. came down from Melbourne, they're closing down the mine. Can't afford to dig it out, just have to leave it lying. And the men who died in 20 Shaft will lie there for all time, 'cause the last coal train is leaving town. Yeah, the last coal train is leaving town. That's a Paul Wookie song. Mr. Paul Wookie. Yeah, there, Neil put the spelling of his name up there. All right, there's
E-Y, not I-E.
what?
So
EY,
it's
yeah.
EY,
He's not like Chewbacca.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
It's not a stage
We
name.
need to make that clear.
There's Clark tuning in. Clark and Rebecca tuning in from Buena Vista.
Hey, friends.
Yeah. Hey, Jenny from Bittern. I remember playing at your house. How you doing? I played at your house with Michael War, I think. So we were just hanging with Michael. We stayed at his place last night.
Clark and Rebecca, I'm not using the social medias personally these days, so I can't like tag things that I get excited about. Except I guess I could through yours, Scott. But Lonesome Ace is gonna be in Salida in October, and I thought of you. So hopefully you'll get a chance to get down there.
Yeah, Lonesome Ace
Not too
String
far
Band.
from Buena Vista.
Go there for sure. Lonesome Ace String Band in Salida. Michael Dawson clarifies that Fuerteventura is just off the coast of North Africa.
Wow.
Okay.
Welcome.
Well, thanks for tuning in. They got internet.
Wow. What time is it there?
Yeah, curious. What time is it there, Michael? Laura says, and getting your new song written right under the wire. Yeah. So if
Is that Laura Jean?
yeah,
Hi, Laura
yeah.
Jean.
So for those of you who don't know, I've got a Patreon thing going on over on patreon.com/ScottCookSongs, and I write a song a month. And if I don't have it by the end of the month, I pause the payment. I don't collect from anybody. And yeah, that has been incredibly motivating
Mighty.
to write those songs.
Mighty fire.
But I must say, February, I was really glad this month that February had 29 days in it because, yeah, I needed every one of them.
Extra 24
And also that when it was March 1st here, it was still February
extra
29th
18
back
hours.
home.
Yeah.
So.
It's cheating.
Arbitrarily assigned a rule that was all right. But that was good. You wrote a good song too.
Yeah, it pulled it off. We're gonna play another one of the Patreon songs, but while I'm here looking at it, and so I don't forget about it, there is a tip jar on scottcook.net/store, and we will give that money. You just drop it right in there, and we will just hand it to these
To Justin's locksmith.
these Australians here. Yeah,
Impoverished.
Justin's got a serious locksmith bill coming up in about an hour,
yeah.
I think.
Take the door off the car to get in.
Don't take them.
All right, well, we'll play you one of these new ones. This is maybe this was October's song. I don't know. Anyway, a song called Frankie's Braids. When I was a foreign teacher in Taiwan, it was such a strange situation. We got paid well in spite of our partying and our lack of qualifications, 'cause most anyone who could afford it would send their little boys and girls to English kindergartens to get a head start in the world. My last job was in Taipei City with a good boss I still thank. I had a funny little student with Coke bottle glasses, and his English name was Frank. He was younger than the other kids, and he just looked confused most of the time. And I know a teacher really shouldn't have a favorite, but Frankie was mine. Frankie used to squint up at the whiteboard as I was writing out the letters. They put a patch over his good eye so the other would learn to see better. And all the other boys like Power Rangers, Transformers, and King Kong. Frankie's favorite things were kitties and flowers and his mom. And every now and then we'd show the kids movies with the projector and a screen. And Frankie got scared whenever any kind of bad guy entered the scene. Like even the hijacker penguins in Madagascar, a cartoon shark or a bear. He'd bawl like a baby till we took him out of there. And at nap time I'd sing, "Go to sleep, you little babies," and swap in one of their names on each pass. Frankie would ask me to sing a verse for his mommy and his sister, going to sleep in the younger kids' class. Go to sleep, you little sister. After their nap, a Taiwanese colleague would come fix up the girl's hair, and Frankie would ask her to do his, and she'd put a braid or a bow in there. Sometimes he'd show up with his nails done, 'cause his mom thought it was cute, and we knew it couldn't last, but we all thought so too. I knew next year they'd be in real school, where the bell clangs down the hall, where they list the test scores from best to worst and post them on the wall, where boys and girls use different bathrooms and play in different games, and Frank would learn like we all did not to be strange. See, I started grade school in Saskatchewan and then Kamloops, British Columbia. And I remember my dad showing me how to fight in case I ever had to. And one time I fought James Hanna, and then I cried till I almost puked. I'd won the fight, but I didn't feel like Bo or Luke Duke. And I didn't know anything about it then, but there was another school close by where they took kids from the reservation and where hundreds of them died. Pulling them from their families was the surest way to change them. They took away their words and cut off their braids to tame them. And I remember Frankie dancing round the classroom. All the kids clapped and cheered as he spun by. It was Chinese opera, mando pop and break dance moves, and I tried not to laugh too hard to make him shy. Go on, dance, little Frankie. Let's do that again. Guess I was hard on Frank sometimes, hoping to protect him somehow. I thought the big world would be merciless, and I wished he'd toughen up now. And one day I raised my voice at him when he was daydreaming again. And of course he cried and felt like a monster then. Well, kids have got their blind spots, and their teachers try to solve them. And it can be hard to tell if you're helping them or just being part of the problem. And the whole world gets blurry when you're learning to see with a different eye. It's a good thing 4-year-olds keep asking us why. If I knew Frank's Chinese name, I'd put it in this song and hope it finds its way to him somehow. To say thanks for all you taught me, and I'm sorry if I did you wrong. Guess you're all grown up, I just hope you're dancing now. Hope you're all grown up, and I hope you're dancing now. Oh man.
Yeah, nice work.
How about this band?
Never played that song before. Amazing. Wow.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. All right. Well, just there are 43 folks with us now. Thank you for joining us. There's my dad.
Oh, hey.
It's chilly Edmonton. It's not -19 in Edmonton.
Minus
Sounding
19.
great as a 4-piece band.
Wow, thank you. Minus 19 sounds a little refreshing right now.
We hit 44 in Mildura.
Above.
Yeah, 44
Not below.
above. And
We left 44
that
below.
was
came to 44
something.
above.
That was something else.
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully it was dry, but still.
It's dry heat.
It's a dry cold. They can tell me in Saskatchewan. It's a dry cold.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not that bad. It's a dry cold.
It's true though, right?
Frostbite is frostbite. Dying of hypothermia.
Same thing either
Dry
way.
or wet.
Hey, there's Midge and John coming in from North Carolina. Oh, what? There's Paul Wookie. He says, amazing what you happen on the internet. Thanks so much, guys. Oh,
What
wow.
would they let in on the internet?
Surprised
Wow.
he can work the internet.
Any folks out there watching, check out Paul Wookie. Look him up. Look him up on YouTube. Yeah, he's got great songs, including that one we just sang for you. Yeah, there's Midge and Clark saying hello to each other. And
That's
there's
right.
Clark saying they'll be there at the Lonesome Ace String Band show.
Great, say hi from
Sweet.
us, please.
Please say hi from us. Hey, Rosalind. So good to see you in Seattle. Wow. Okay, it's 1:13 a.m. off the coast
Okay.
off the coast of North Africa.
Almost bedtime.
All right, Dan is tuning in from Tucson. Man, we've been thinking about going down to Tucson, maybe not this spring, but next spring. And yeah, I think we'll. Oh, thanks for tuning in, Eric. Man, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in, Lloyd. Wow. I think. Oh wow, Glennie Ray's here.
Hey, Glennie.
What a delightful surprise to come across this gorgeous concert in my friend's living room. Hello,
You
hello,
recognize?
Petey Pie.
Petey Pie.
Can we call you that?
No,
Okay,
that's
just for
that's
Glennie?
just Glennie. The only one.
Okay, there's a big dome around this whole thing now for that nickname.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, scrub that from the internet. All right, I think we'll sing you one more song before we get out of here. But there's Brian McCarthy. Minus 19, but mosquitoes aren't bad today.
Hey. We took a bass class together with Nico at Northern Lights 2019 or
Yeah, 2021
2022,
maybe.
maybe. I
Yeah,
don't
I guess
know.
we were at camp, so it wasn't
That time
2020.
zone was a strange one.
Yeah. Hey, there's Aaron tuning in from the Cook Islands, Kia Orana.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
That was something really amazing to me. It's just that, like Kia Ora, Kia
Kia
Orana.
Orana.
Just
Oh,
how,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
like all across, like in Hawaii, I think they call it a hale, a house, and then we, on Samoa it was a fale, and
Yeah.
Polynesian.
yeah, just how the cognates, how thick the cognates are between
Yeah.
the
Well,
languages.
Well, there's also the whole aluminium thing.
Unrelated, but yeah.
Aluminium. Hey, if you ever need a dobro player in Hawaii, give me a call.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You'll probably be able to find one anyway.
There's a
but-
few.
I
There's a
know,
few slack key.
There might be some.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but you wouldn't mind the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could
Yeah.
probably handle a trip to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
The comms
Beautiful
aren't
there.
cheap. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to set up a dobro player with a place to stay too,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
yeah, sweet.
wow, Glennie's in Candelo. Sweet. We'll be there soon. I don't know what day we're playing Candelo. Normally, if I was more prepared, I'd throw up a really flashy banner right now
It's
with
true.
all our tour dates
Yeah.
on it. But you can find them all on scottcook.net. They're all there, and we will be in Candelo soon. Yeah, so looking forward to that. That's one of my favorite towns anywhere in the world.
And tonight we're off, so we're gonna spend time going through all the hellos and
Yeah,
Reply
yeah.
back.
Oh, there's Monica tuning in from Summerland, and
Wow.
there's Judith Clark tuning in from Hawaii.
Oh,
Okay,
Jonathan Rodriguez.
okay.
Okay. Wonder who's got Cooper.
There's Ina in Medicine Hat. Hey, Ina. Hey, Pete. And there is Steve Mueller tuning in from Negril, Jamaica. Thanks, man.
Wow, Steve,
Hi,
you're
Steve.
getting
Hi, Jen.
around. Jeez.
Wow, amazing. Maybe I'll see you guys at Kerrville Folk Fest. I'm allowed to announce that now. I'll be at Kerrville Folk Fest the first weekend, Memorial Day weekend, singing, and then judging the New Folk competition, which is going to
Oh,
be
are you
incredibly
allowed to announce
hard.
yourself as a judge?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah. That's going to be a
Getting
hard
bribes.
judging. Yeah, that's right.
Early.
In fact,
Free show bought.
in fact, yeah, if there's any New Folk contestants, the tip jar is right there on scottcook.net/store.
yourself and send your song along.
Yeah. Put your name in the comments on that, and we'll see what we can do. But also, I'll be teaching songwriting there that week, and if anybody's thinking about it. Kerrville is really the deepest well of song that I've ever encountered in my travels, and that songwriting course is a beautiful thing. I've gone through the course twice. Pamela's taken it once as well, and it's really Steve brings together a lot of great instructors, and I learned a lot from it both times, and it's just the best place to hang out and hang out with people who love songs. So if you're thinking about it, I'll be there at Kerrville the first week.
And you might get a Adrian Linker sighting after midnight.
You might see Adrian Linker.
She's around there. Jamming.
All right. Well, we'll sing you one more before we get out of here. Thank you all for tuning in. This is a song about exactly what we're doing right now, which is keeping good company. That one more time for Justin Vilchaz and Pete Fiddler. That's Pamela May on the big bass fiddle. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Good people, I've missed your faces, but I thank my stars that I'm on this planet, spinning through space, alive at the same time. Most things I tried, I failed. Got scars and stories to prove, but I keep shelling off, trimming my sails, setting my course by you. And I can't help but carry you with me wherever I go. Even when I'm feeling like a Fruit Loop in a bowl of Cheerios. You might be weirdos to the world, but you're all heroes to me. Though it sure ain't a lot, whatever sense I've got is from keeping good company. As lifetimes ago it seems, we were wild and thick as thieves, heads full of schemes and stupid little dreams we just might still believe. And I believed in me 'cause you dared to. You made me proud just to be around, and I really couldn't care about the way they stared at us scuzzbags in Snazzy Town. And I can't help but carry you with me wherever I go. Even when I'm feeling like the lone alpaca in a goat rodeo. You might be weirdos to the world, but you're all heroes to me. Though it sure ain't a lot, whatever sense I've got is from keeping good company. Yeah, Justin. Love you people, sing it with me if you're feeling it too. I love you people, and I wouldn't be me without you. I love you people, won't you sing it with me just once more? I love you people, and love is what living is for. So I'm singing for my teachers here today. day. And my teachers who are dead and gone, though they couldn't stay, I got the love they gave. I get to carry it and pass it on. And when we circle up around the fire, in spite of all that's changed, wood and wire and a vagabond choir still make a home on the range. And I can't help but carry it with me wherever I roam. Remember when I was feeling like an alien and you told me welcome home.
Welcome home.
You might be weirdos to the world, but you're all heroes to me. Oh, it sure ain't a lot, but ever since I've got is from keeping good company. Oh, it sure ain't a lot, but ever since I've got is from keeping good company. Wow. Oh, man. Pete, thank you for letting us invade your living room.
You're welcome anytime.
The concert hall here. Yeah, thanks for you being good sports. Wow.
Yeah, and thank you all you for tuning in. It's a joy to see your names pop up, and we hope to see you in the real world sometime real soon. Bye, y'all.
As a kid, all I could think about was getting out and running around. Heard my teachers and my bosses making offers to tie me down. But the poets and the misfits, the lost and profound, we're talking like the world's a big old tangle of souls. So I set out for the shimmering distance, not dressed for the wind and rain, unaware that any blessing worth having comes with a burden of pain. And all the love and all the hurt, the sacred and profane, are bundled together in the bittersweet tangle of souls. The way wound through towns and tenements, through deserts and dirty streets, I struggle to hear a kindred heart in the chorus of concrete. But by happenstance I chanced upon the ones I needed to meet. Such a rare thread in this vast tangle of souls. Between the field of stars above,
Between the field of stars
and the fields of dead below, taking a wayward shot at love,
taking a wayward shot at love.
giving it all back when we go. I saw plenty people living with nothing and felt grateful for my shoes, for all the road took from me and all I've still got left to lose. Some nights I swear I hear this whole old world croaking the blues, howling the hurt of this tragic tangle of souls. It's a fleeting incarnation, it's a gift that you can't keep. Stardust with a will to live is all there is to me. Every atom's borrowed and every heart's a refugee, just looking for home in this strange tangle of souls. Between the field of stars Some say this world's an accident, just a clockwork running down. Some talk like it's a tournament where the coolest gets the crown. Seems to me it's a pilgrimage and every step's hallowed ground. A walk through fire in a holy tangle of souls. My brain boggles at the distance that brought this song to you.